The debut of Natalie Portman's Mighty Thor in the new Thor: Love and Thunder movie is celebrated by many, especially since her character has ushered in a new look for female heroes. Or has it been done before? For today's video, we'll be discussing Natalie Portman's Thor as she brings us a new perspective on how women are portrayed as superheroes, only here in today's episode. So stay tuned for more. Natalie Portman's Mighty Thor introduces us to a new physical reality for female superheroes that feature biceps rather than boobs and butts. The most recent installment of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Thor: Love and Thunder, has just entered theaters. It continues the story of Thor after Avengers Endgame and reintroduces Jane Foster, played by Natalie Portman, as the Mighty Thor. The Mighty Thor joins the growing list of female superheroes in the Marvel Universe, which already includes the likes of Black Widow, Scarlet Witch, Captain Marvel, and Miss Marvel. The Mighty Thor, however, stands for a different kind of female superhero, one that is physically fit and has the biceps to prove it. She is more than simply another name on the list. Jane Foster made her debut as a nurse working for Dr. Donald Blake, the persona of Thor, in Marvel Comics' Journey into Mystery number 84. She plays the role of Thor's love interest in her early appearances, frequently playing the damsel in distress in Thor's adventurous antics. Thor introduces Jane Foster as a distinguished astronomer to the Marvel Universe, but Foster's storyline centers on becoming Thor's love interest, much like her comic book counterpart. In the comics, Foster assumes the role of Thor after acquiring the magical hammer Mjolnir after the first Thor lost his worthiness. Foster's Thor is anything but smooth and soft, although Stan Lee and Steve Buscema emphasize that female superheroes in Marvel Comics should be depicted to look smooth and soft as opposed to the muscular, angular portrayal of a man. Foster's terminally ill, weak body changes into a robust, statuesque figure, befitting a goddess warrior like the Mighty Thor. In preparation for taking the mantle of Mighty Thor, Natalie Portman spent several months training her body to achieve that toned and muscular look akin to Chris Hemsworth's. Foster's comic book character arc serves as a loose inspiration for Thor: Love and Thunder. When Foster first appears in the movie, she is receiving treatment for stage 4 cancer. She journeys to New Asgard in search of the hammer after learning that Mjolnir bestows enormous health upon its wielder. As soon as Mjolnir senses Foster's presence, it begins to mend itself and chose Foster to be its new wielder, transforming her into the Mighty Thor. Portman spent 10 months training to become as huge as possible because her previous roles frequently emphasized her small frame. In the movie's teaser trailer, fans got their first look at Portman playing the Thunder Goddess. Marvel's Mighty Thor in the movies has a noticeably muscular body, just like her comic book counterpart. The internet went crazy over Portman's jacked arms when set photographs of her dressed as Thor appeared. With Portman's debut as Mighty Thor, could we be seeing a new trend of a new physique for female superheroes? Both yes and no. Honestly speaking, Mighty Thor's physique is not that special in real life, since we've seen a dozen more women sporting that look. However, this is the first time that such a portrayal was highlighted in the film, especially in such a popular movie. Female superheroes in movies have long been overly sexualized. This has happened to figures like Catwoman, Black Widow, and Wonder Woman. In addition to the revealing outfits that draw attention to their breasts and butts, frequently with exposed cleavage, they are sexualized through their speech patterns and body language. For instance, Black Widow is posed and placed in a way on the Captain America: The Winter Soldier movie poster that directs viewers in a sexual direction. Although Marvel indeed had its share of female-led superheroes in previous years without objectifying them, Portman's Mighty Thor has taken it a step further. How so? Keep on watching to know more. Movies like Captain Marvel and Black Panther have done a better job of portraying their female characters. These movies do not overtly objectify the ladies or use their love relationships to define them. Instead, they blatantly demonstrate their agency, abilities, and capabilities. Thor: Love and Thunder advanced the image of female strength and courage by one step. The Mighty Thor is portrayed in Thor: Love and Thunder with certain issues, including her role as a love interest and a means of advancing Thor's character. However, the character creates the opportunity for a more inclusive and diverse portrayal of women's bodies in popular superhero films. Her character does not hesitate to flex her muscles in addition to donning the more utilitarian superhero outfit. This is why the character is a welcome change from the overly sexualized female superheroes who came before her. Gender prejudices frequently place restrictions on how women with superpowers are portrayed. This is demonstrated by the hands-off skill sets that most female superheroes possess, such as the magic of Scarlet Witch, telekinesis of Jean Grey, and telepathy of Emma Frost. One of the uncommon instances of a female superhero with overtly physical attributes is the Mighty Thor. According to Portman in a recent interview, the character's physical metamorphosis provided her with a powerful state of mind as a woman. The Mighty Thor's physical stature serves as a potent visual allegory for female viewers as well. Even in comics, female superheroes are portrayed as soft and slender, the epitome of femininity, and yet the Mighty Thor is on par with Hemsworth's version of Thor, which is brusque and you can even call buff. Additionally, popular culture's depictions of women's bodies reinforce gender norms that link femininity to slender, soft bodies. The Mighty Thor provides a fresh physical portrayal that challenges conventional gender preconceptions of what femininity looks like, with the rare appearances of muscular women on the big screen. Superheroes are cultural objects that not only represent but also contribute to our understanding of culture, including discussions of gender. Therefore, it is crucial to portray diversity in terms of color, sex, gender, economics, sexual orientation, and shape. More people from various racial and cultural origins should be represented. We also need to see more women of all sizes and shapes, whether they are tall, short, big, or small. Because of this, the Mighty Thor is an important addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe's newest generation of powerful female superheroes. But is it really hard to portray female heroes? Apparently it is, at least for Marvel. Now, let's discuss why it's been hard for Marvel to portray female superheroes right. Fans immediately criticized the casting choice on social media when it was originally disclosed that Natalie Portman would play the female Thor in Marvel's newest superhero film, Thor: Love and Thunder. Portman received harsh criticism for not being swole enough, being too small, and not being the role as a whole. After 10 months of rigorous training and a high-protein diet, Portman is now being praised for having arms that could genuinely swing enormous hammers at enemies' heads. However, that initial response to Portman's casting demonstrates how it can be challenging for filmmakers to portray female superheroes when the target audience is frequently viewed as being young, white, cisgender, and male. The fact that more women are watching superhero stuff doesn't seem to matter. It's still difficult to provide feminist interpretations of characters who might contradict the genre's dominant masculinity. What does this mean for Portman and the female superheroes who came before her? And who will come after her? The solution appears to be that superhero film producers invariably maintain some gender stereotypes while subverting others. In essence, they provide minimal female representation to avoid alienating audiences. By emphasizing that she is Chris Hemsworth's primary love interest, Portman maintains her subordination to him, even though she may now be more muscular. The reason why Marvel struggled with female hero portrayals is that they simply do not have enough heroines on their roster. Granted, the MCU film series has made an effort to advocate for women's problems and cast female stars. For instance, the standalone movie about Black Widow included a discussion about the #TimesUp and #MeToo movements. And the most recent Thor film examines the importance of female friendships. Tessa Thompson said that her character Valkyrie was glad to have discovered a new sister in the film. Without a doubt, female viewers can relate to these strong women and their storylines, which helps them develop favorable opinions of the superhero genre as a whole. However, it means that more superhero movies must be produced with female viewers in mind. Such products are, unfortunately, hard to come by. Don't forget that it took Marvel 10 years to give Black Widow her own movie, after she first appeared in the franchise Iron Man 2 in 2010. Marvel's movies still frequently show women as supporting characters, love interest, or somewhat submissive to their male counterparts. Scarlett Johansson, who plays Black Widow, really criticized the prior hypersexualization of her character. Similar to this, This Scarlet Witch, one of the strongest members of the Avengers, frequently lets her relationships with men determine who she is. She is a perfect example of several unfavorable female stereotypes, such as the hysterical woman and monstrous mother in the latest Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness. And with that, we're ending today's video about how Mighty Thor brought a new perspective to how female heroes are portrayed. Hopefully, we'll see better portrayals from here on out. Tell us which female hero is your favorite in the comment section below. And don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on for more videos like these. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.